If there's one thing to know about me, is that I try not to be very confrontational. Whenever I am stuck in a situation, I always do my best to take the most safe route that makes me and the other party happy. However, if the time does come, I will act. And that's what I'm here to do today. For those who may not know what I'm babbling about a week ago I got caught up in a slimy situation with a fellow Twitch streamer, Hailed Orphan 7 TTV. I was streaming Fortnite, and I was trying to join other streamers at the time to play with them and, potentially advertise my channel. Well, I happened to stumble across Orphan on the browse page, and I joined her stream. At first everything was going smoothly, and I was eventually given permission to play a game with her. But then something in that goddamn cranium of hers just flickered. She got foggy vision, and then all of a sudden the poor woman just assumed that I was trying to stream snipe her. We got into a back and forth, and she eventually banned me from her stream. So in retaliation, many of you may remember that I made a very good video titled, I Gave an Old Woman Trauma in the Industry, and it was one of the best videos I've ever produced in my opinion. Now, you may be scratching your head and saying, no, wait a minute, Jax, I could have sworn it was just uploaded. And the reason for that confusion is because that video was copyright struck by none other than that same old lady. She has struck again, folks. She got the power of YouTube on her side and made them bitch slap my made them bitch slap my video out of existence. Now, the main video isn't the only one she got smited. She also somehow managed to get one of my YouTube shorts that I made advertising the video struck too. Now stay with me now, folks. I know some of you may be saying, well, if the entire video was struck, the short would be struck too. Well, let me counter that by showing you the exact short she had taken down. I had just so happened to stumble across Orphan on my browse page. I thought the channel looked nice, so I joined her stream. And I think for the next few minutes, I'm going to let the stream play out and show you what actually happened. I will talk to you all in a bit. As you can blatantly see here, there was no fucking content of her stream used in this. All of this in the short was from the intro of the full-length video I made about her. This has got to be some of the most pettiest bullshit I've ever witnessed. The fact she somehow managed to fondle YouTube's nuts enough to have done this is honestly fucking impressive. It's truthfully unfortunate she had these videos struck down, and I believe I know why she did this. She didn't do it just because it was copyright. She knew I was fucking right. After going over all my proof in the video, she knew I was right and she didn't want to get embarrassed. So she saw the only way out was copyright striking, which she unfortunately succeeded in. Now some of you may be saying, Jax, get that short refuted. But to that, I say, nah. The only reason I don't want to is because it's a big legal hassle and I'd rather wait the 90 days and show Orphan she was wrong again than go through the big pig slop of legal troubles. So what I want to do now is state my case again and prove Orphan was wrong without using her stream. Unfortunately, there's only one way to prove my innocence of me not stream sniping her. Besides rubbing two brain cells together, the best I can do is this. You may be curious as to why I titled it this. Well, in her stream, she was reading through my past chats, and she claimed all of the chats between me and Phoenix were made about us stream sniping her. Well, you fucking old hag, I hate to burst your bubble, but you are still fucking wrong. Let's make like ESPN and break this play down real quick. As you can see here from this screenshot, all of the chats on the right are on this part of the stream. Now, you may be confused, Jax, what does this exactly mean? For those who know, she had proclaimed that all of these chats were directed at us stream sniping her. One chat I want to point out is, if you can see in the bottom right, it says that's the Grievous that killed you when you had no shotgun. Now let me explain this for you real quick. There was one part of the stream where I was playing and I landed at Pump Power and I had no shotgun. And then a General Grievous came up and killed me. Ignore the
Lord have mercy
YouTuber profile, but as you can see, this streamer was wearing General Grievous. And by the way, all glory to God to the Sunny VT, so I can avoid another lawsuit. And finally, you can see here, I was in a fight with a General Grievous, That pumped power. Now, as much as I'd like to present other evidence, I unfortunately cannot without the old lady watching me like a hawk. But I'm pretty sure all the other chats are pretty self-explanatory as long as you combine the brain cells in your head. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll catch y'all later. Bye, guys.
Tell me what the fuck is up. You said you wanted me, but now I what the fuck the bug. I swear you was the one, but now I feel you running us. I got 40 tickets in the bitch, you never trust. I'm nased up, flexed up, in a bubble gum, boy, you faked up, rest up, smoke a